Well, there is a great deal of back and forth between the Buffalo Common Council and the Ryan administration over next year's budget proposal. One of the items the administration is pushing to go after is outstanding fees and fines, such as parking violations or unpaid taxes.
Now, the administration says there could be as much as $100 million of outstanding revenue that hasn't been collected over the last decade or so. So, how far back the administration wants to go in order to collect those fees and fines is the question. And it has council members saying absolutely not.
Well, 2 on your side's Nate Benson is looking into this story for us tonight, and he has the latest. Hi there, Nate.
Yeah, good evening, Scott and Mary Alice. If you didn't pay that parking ticket you got when visiting Shark Girl back in 2018, the Ryan administration wants to come collect that.
2 weeks ago, I sat down with Mayor Ryan to talk about the budget, and that conversation included some things I've lobbied for at meetings and press conferences for quite some time.
What does your budget do for snacks at meetings and things like that? I've been pleading about this, like just a little something.
We're trying to really work on a snack budget for you, Nate. It might have to come from, we have to start passing the hat.
Jokes aside, the whole interview can be seen on an episode of On the Agenda right now on the free WGRZ app. One of the key aspects of Mayor Ryan's budget proposal is new revenue. And one of the ways to generate new revenue is, according to the mayor, collecting old revenue.
Of all the parking tickets issued in Buffalo over the last few years, only 7% paid. So there's this great pool of money out there of people who owe back taxes, back water bills, contracts with the city that they never paid on.
The Ryan administration believes there's as much as $100 million that has not been collected and remains outstanding.
Word got out that the city's not enforcing their tax bills, so a lot of professional landlords, they just stopped paying their taxes to the city of Buffalo.
The mayor says they'll be initiating a foreclosure auction this year, but also wants to collect more than $20 million in fines and fees next fiscal year. One of those line items in the budget is $6.2 million for prior year collections. During a budget workshop last Thursday, Finance Commissioner Jessica Brown outlined how far back the administration wants to go in order to collect those unpaid fines and fees, and council members were, well, listen for yourself.
Absolutely not. I can't support that. So you're going to suspend these individuals who, because it's likely going to be poor individuals who are already facing a 25.8% tax increase, who are already having services cut in some way, shape, or form, who are already having user fee increases, and then we're going to say, oh, by the way, 8 years ago you didn't pay this ticket, so now we're going to collect it. And if you don't do it today, then we're going to suspend your registration.
Regarding any collection of fines stemming from parking violations that could result in suspended registrations, Commissioner Brown did outline that at least 60 days worth of notices would be sent out prior to a suspension. So if someone hasn't paid a fine in years, they'd have a chance to rectify it. Council members, however, were still not thrilled about the idea of going back that far.
That's not it's a money grab, and I don't like it.
It's not even, it is a money grab, but it is also going to impact Black and brown communities the most. Like, let's be honest, and that's not okay.
Council members suggested that the administration go back to the drawing board and perhaps consider only collecting a year or two's worth of fines, saying that
it's our fault that we didn't do it. You can't punish them for something that the city of Buffalo, regardless of who's sitting in seats now, did not do.
Now, all of the public budget workshops are now over, so any more back and forth haggling over the budget next year will be done behind closed doors between the mayor's office and the Common Council. The council has until May 26th to either pass the budget as it is or amend it. On your side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.